All right, footy fans, get ready for another episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. Here are your hosts, PJ and Brennan.
Y'all ready for this?
Hey, g'day footy fans, we're on. Here we go. Welcome to another awesome episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. We have all your footy chat right here, guys. Tips and predictions that are more brutal than a Reid Mahoney flop tackle. We have a show for you tonight, so hope you're ready for it. And as always, joining me is our biggest Bunny fan since ever. It's the one and only PJ. How's it doing, mate?
Oh, I'm going well, buddy. Since Ron Coote, let's just say that.
Okay, Ron Coote, yeah.
What a week of football. We had some mad upsets. The Bunnies, 28-0 against the Panthers in that first half. We'll talk about that in a minute. We had some predictable scores that went the way we thought they would. Even the Storm lost the game on the weekend. Bulldogs end up top of the table, undefeated. The only one undefeated now. Can't wait to get into it.
Yeah. All right. So don't forget, once again, if you're watching live, get in the chat. Give us your thoughts. We want to hear your thoughts. We'll talk about it live. We're live, everyone. And if you are watching this later on, you're not watching it live or you're listening to it on your podcast app, make sure you jump onto our NRL Facebook group page, NRL Live Chat 2.0, that is. Make sure you get on it.
Where the action is.
That's where it all is. And get on the chat for round 5. All right, let's get into it. A little bit of breaking news, not much. There's not much going on, really. There's heaps of things going on, but hang on, wait for the intro. There it is. The main thing at the moment everyone's talking about, so all of us footy fans can't wait for this to stuff up some great football this weekend. The NRL is set to enforce a sin bin crackdown in round 5. It's only taken 4 rounds, ladies and gentlemen, for this to happen, but admissions that the referees should have sent off 4 players to the bin in round 4, that being Luai, Ricky, Tom Gilbert, and Reid Mahoney. All stayed on the field before accepting either a fine or they got suspended. But this is it, though. The NRL head of football, Graham Annesley, emailed all 17 clubs on Monday, advising if players make direct and forceful contact with the head with no mitigating factors, they will likely be sent to the sin bin. So not sure what mitigating issues it would be, but wait for the referees to stuff this up. And
Brennan, that's already the rule.
It's
already the rule. What are they doing?
It's mitigating. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know.
My God. Yeah, Brennan, when I read that, I was infuriated because there were moments, the Reid Mahoney one comes to mind, direct, forceful contact to the head of a defenceless player in a flop type situation, completely unnecessary. There was no reason to do that. It was direct and it was forceful to the head. You can see the picture there. He's got him with the top of the arm in the head. That is a straight send off.
Should be sent off. Yeah.
At worst, 10 in the bin. That is absolutely time on the pine.
Is he protected? Like we spoke about this last week with Reece Walsh did something very similar, and he only got a fine. He actually got a bigger fine than $1,800 that Mahoney's got here on Bretto's Naughty Corner. So he made the list, but why is he not suspended?
Absolutely ridiculous. All I can think is Graham Annesley's there going, he's got headgear on, I can't suspend him. He's wearing headgear. He needs protection. That's all I can think it is, mate. Graham Annesley, fair dinkum. I'll take your job in a heartbeat. I could do it way better in 2 seconds. I'm not even kidding. It's embarrassing. Not only that the NRL come out and say it was wrong, but then they don't suspend him, Brenner.
Hi, Graham, if you're watching.
That's the worst tackle of the weekend. It's a second offence.
Yes,
that's
the other thing, yeah.
That's 3 weeks, Brenner. And he got an $1,800 fine. And he was suspended, and he was put on report twice in that match.
Yes, twice. That's right. So, come on, there's something going wrong here.
The piss, and I'm sorry if I swear, we are taking the piss. The NRL are taking the
Absolutely.
piss.
You know who else is taking the piss? Buddy Gus Gould getting on whatever TV show he's on. It's not named the TV show. Just going on about, he's obviously defending Mahoney because this is his conflict of interest when he's on TV talking about his team. Of Of course he's going to defend Mahoney and say, there was nothing wrong with that, and, it's all ridiculous. It's like, oh.
Yeah. It's embarrassing for the NRL
Absolutely.
that they have to send an email to coaches
Yeah.
warning them of a rule that's already in place that they didn't enforce, and then they let the bloke off from a suspension. It baffles me.
I'd like to see what the email was, but I think what he's saying is that they're going to be watching it very carefully this week, and if there is anything like this, the referees have been told to send people off. So I think what I'm going to do this weekend, I'm going to get after each game, we'll have a little counter on our page, how many times someone's got sent off. So we'll see what we get up to. I'm thinking about 23 send-offs this weekend.
We should do it, and I can't wait for the Rabbitohs-Roosters game. You watch Latrell Mitchell,
he'll be the first one to go.
He will brush a hair on a guy's chin, on his beard. He'll knock one out of place, and that's all it'll be. It'll be the fairest touch, and he'll be in the bin for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
You watch the stupidity this is going to go to now. I'm so angry, Brennan. But anyway, let's move on.
Let's move on.
We can't solve the world's problem.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Anyway, that's all the breaking news we got. That's all we got time for, everyone. How about we just jump into some results from last week? You can do it. Pew, pew, pew.
What's the score?
What's the score?
What's the score? Hey, if you join us on the live chat, we do appreciate you in the live chat. We love you guys. We get a lot of people in there every week. But the moment you get in there, have a look. There's already a score. Just a couple of posts up. Don't just jump in and ask us what's the score. It's pretty annoying when we're posting it every 3 to 4 minutes.
This is the other thing
we're doing
too.
that for everyone who doesn't have it on television. That's the whole point of NRL Live Chat 2.0. So if you're sitting alone at home watching the game and you want to chat with someone about what just happened, you can. Mm-hmm. If you're at a sister's birthday party and you can't watch it on TV, you can keep up to date with what's going on. That's what it's about. So just check for a score before you ask.
So what we've been doing though, every 5 minutes we've been posting the score, and every time someone scores a point, it gets put on there as well. So you're getting it as constant as we can possibly do it without going minute by minute, which would be just ridiculous. I do actually have our chat on the top of the screen there. So that's the other thing that's annoying too. These thumbs up. It's like, okay, that's good. Just do one. You know, these people doing 20 thumbs ups. Anyway. It's flooding the thing anyway. So let's get into what happened in round 4. Some upsets this week, starting with the Bunnies. Bunnies pulled off a... hang on, I'm just not in the right button thing. Here we go. Here it is. Hey, there we go. There it is. Brennan's pressing buttons. Okay, the Bunnies pulled off a big win at Accor Stadium, showing glimpses of their best footy as they streaked ahead 28-0 at halftime. Panthers lacked their usual sharpness, and cracks are showing with the reigning premiers, with Cleary and Edwards out. Jai Gray, though, wow, he was outstanding. Finds himself on top of the Dally M leaderboard as well. But on the other hand, Dane Laurie from the Panthers, dreadful game, absolutely pathetic in fullback, making a number of costly mistakes. They need Edwards back as soon as possible. With Rabbitohs 28, Panthers 18, made a bit of a comeback in the end, but
yeah. And I tipped Panthers. I have to be honest here, everyone. I tipped Panthers last week.
I was going to say that.
Cole bringing Talangi into the team as well. I just thought they'd have enough, considering how much better they played when Cleary went off against the Storm. So I thought they might just edge us out.
So who tipped the Rabbitohs?
Yeah, Breno tipped the Bunnies. Yeah, he got a point on me there. But as it turns out, Dane Laurie couldn't catch a COVID.
Oh, he was. And here's some live footage from the Panthers change room at halftime.
We've got to keep our composure.
Cleary going nuts.
It's too much to lose. Keep our composure.
He's throwing a chair, bashing the chair around. Yeah, South spectacular in that first half. Really disappointing.
Yeah, the second half. What happened there?
Yeah. I think the first 5 possessions in a row, we dropped it before completing a set. So, but yeah, the first half laid the platform. I thought the referees had a Barry Crocker in that game as well. 2 big calls in South's favour. Ravalawa getting pulled over the sideline in clearly one movement. They call it a second movement. South score from that. And then Moses Leota scoring a fair try, and somehow the bunker said he lost it. So it was a very strange couple of decisions there, but they both went my way, so we'll take it. We're owed about 10,000 of them. So Bunny's too good. Loved it. Enjoyed it. Yeah,
Yes.
family thought it was great.
Didn't score in the second half, though. It's a bit weird.
No.
But they held on. That's the main thing. There we go.
But we're back out there this week.
So, a shocker at Allianz. The Titans ran right against the Roosters as they stormed home with 4 tries in the final 20 minutes to record their first win in Sydney under Des Hasler. So, Roosters look completely out of sorts. Titans tore through Sydney's defence, leaving questions about the Roosters' attack as they sit second last. PJ, just where you want them. Roosters 12, Titans 30. Wow. I didn't pick that.
Jaden Campbell had a blinder. I thought Brimson was really good too.
Yeah.
Rausua Malawi really led in the attack. Victor Radley. You got to feel for that bloke.
Oh.
Is that the third HIA he's had this year? He's gone to tackle the bloke as
fifth.
the
He's
bloke's
had one
gone
every
down
week, hasn't he?
head clashed his own guy. He's out this week again due to the HIA. That's going to hurt the Roosters.
Is he a bit like Collins, though? He leads with his head, or it seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's just a missile. He just goes in all power, and if anyone moves, he's in danger.
Yeah.
So 3 HIAs, I think he's got to adjust his approach and, tackle in a slower, less missile-like fashion. But yeah, it was good watching the Roosters lose. Always enjoy that. Titans, the real deal, I think, Breno. The telling story will be this week. They've got a big matchup against the Dolphins.
They've surprised me. They really have. Yeah.
Who've been really poor. Titans could win this one by plenty. So I'm expecting to see a big showing from Gold Coast this week.
Right, then the Battle of Brisbane lived up to the hype with the Broncos grinding out a tough win in a very wet match. The Dolphins didn't go down without a fight, though, but Broncos held on to win. Dolphins 12, Broncos 20. Don't forget, though, about our Linesman of the Year award that goes to this guy. This great passage of play. Whoops. Missed that one. Hang on. Look at his eyes. I'm looking. Nah, it's all good, mate. It's all good. Yep. There we go. That's what he saw. That's what he saw.
He did stay in. I thought he stayed in. But yeah, the hot pink boots, if he's got white boots, it might be a bit hard to see. But that hot pink, it should have been pretty straightforward. Pretty disappointing.
Let's see that again.
Pretty disappointing.
There we go. That fixed it.
Pretty disappointing from the officials. Clearly he was in.
Yeah,
but,
clearly. Yeah. Well, look at
Dolphins much better. I didn't think Brisbane really hit their straps in that one, Breno, but the Dolphins were much better than they have been in previous weeks. So hopefully they're like the Cowboys were last week and getting better but not winning, and maybe they can put up a show this week. But Gold Coast, geez, they're good. Geez, they're playing good.
Yeah, it's scary. Especially against the Knights, boo.
keep their health going. The Gold Coast will be a danger team.
Let's see that again.
Wasn't even close to him. Like his toe was over the line.
It was such a great effort. Even I thought, did he touch the line? What do you do? Just let's chalk that up for another blunder.
Yeah.
I don't know if Graham Annesley said anything about that one, but anyway.
No idea.
Anyway, moving along, an absolute grind at Jubilee Stadium. The Dragons out-defended Melbourne, who struggled in attack. Dragons' grit got them home with what was rather frustrating game to watch. Dragons 14, Storm 8.
Yeah, didn't enjoy that game at all, Breno. I'm not a Melbourne fan. Anytime Melbourne loses is a good time for me. But it was a pretty average. It was a very average game. Melbourne, just like the Panthers a couple of weeks ago when they lost that match. Just not even competing really in the level that it's expected. I expected a few of the players to walk out of the dressing room without heads after that match. I thought Bellamy might have torn a few heads off, but not to be. Dragons get their first win. I'm sure they appreciated winning at home there in Wollongong, but yeah, very odd game. I did all my multis. I lost my tip of the week on this game. It was just tragic all round with this upset. I'm sure the bookies loved it. Hey Joe,
Hey, Joe. How you going? Thanks for
thanks for
joining
watching.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, Dragons fans will be happy though. That's a win on the back of a bye.
It's
And
about
they've got
time,
another-
too. Like they need to start. Their players need to start getting together and getting some wins, stringing some wins along. But with all their talent that they've purchased this year, it's finally doing something.
Finally starting to click. Yeah, and they've got the Eels this week, so they're a big chance to go make it 6 points from the last 3 weeks.
Oh, then this is just the start of the really bad tipping weekend for me. I could not believe this. I thought I've done well. I've tipped the Rabbitohs, and then that was it. Get to this game, up to Townsville turned on the heat, and so did the Cowboys. Finally, Tom Dearden and Scott Drinkwater ran the show, while the Raiders couldn't keep up. In the second half, the Raiders were struggling to get back into the contest and made mistakes, which gave the Cowboys their first win of 2025. Well done, Cowboys. 30-20 against the Raiders.
The better teams are consistent, Breno. The first 2 rounds, I thought the Raiders played really good football. Upset last week, I really thought they should have won that.
Yeah.
I did say in the preview last week that the Cowboys have been playing better every week without winning, but they've been getting better, and they were going to push the Raiders in this one. I tipped the Raiders, but Cowboys definitely played to that strength that I thought they would. Raiders really poor. Tarpany was back. The forwards just didn't aim up. The Cowboys are building their momentum. They could go on a bit of a run now, the Cowboys.
Yeah, possibly. They did that last year. They'll probably do it again to me this year. I'll keep tipping them so they lose.
But Ricky's boys really bad. They got the Sharks this week who got hurt pretty badly in the next game that you're about to talk about.
What's that one? Oh, here we go. The Sharks took on the Bulldogs. Massive defensive effort from the Dogs, and the Sharks just couldn't find a way through. Cronulla attack needs serious fixing, but Dogs looking the good so far this year. They've gone undefeated so far. Sharks 6, Bulldogs 20. Not much points, really.
Yeah. Interesting round for the Sharks. They're doing pretty well in the points for. I think they're about 4th or 5th in points scored. But just diabolical. The handling, the errors, the Ronaldo Mulatalo. What did he do? I remember he did something. I went, "You're an idiot." What did he do?
I don't know.
I can't remember now, but it was super dumb. Like, remember round 2, I think it was, he pushed a guy a metre out from his own line with possession.
And gave away the penalty.
And gave away a penalty, which they ended up scoring. Might have even been round 1 against the Panthers, who won by 4 points.
Yeah.
Might have been that game he did it. And he did it again last week. I just can't pick what it was. But, they made some errors. Will Kennedy was appalling in that match. He's another player. I just don't understand why the Sharks stuck with him. They passed up on Connor Tracy. He plays for the Bulldogs, playing brilliant football. They let Connor Tracy go to keep Will Kennedy. I know which way I would have gone if I was the bloody coach. But Bulldogs, very strong, very tough. That's the brand. But, they were very lucky not to lose Reid Marnie at a very critical moment in that match. It was still in the balance. It was 10-6 or 12-6 or something like that. And if Reid Marnie got the old 10 in the bin or a straight send-off, as I think he should have, it was completely uncalled for.
Yeah.
This game flips immediately, and then Satili Tupanua has a fantastic game. I think it's 3 out of 4 matches. I would have had him in the top 3 players on the field, and then goes and shoulder charges a bloke in the 79 and 59 seconds and gets sin-binned after the full-time siren and is now missing this week.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about stupid. But anyway, Bulldogs, undefeated, top of the league.
Boo.
Yep, top of the league. They got the Knights this week, and I know you want to beat them, Breno.
Yeah, we're going to smash them. Anyway.
They're going to be tough.
The Sea Eagles tearing the Eels apart, I should say, at Four Pines Park. Para's inconsistency continues. Well, Manly look the real threat this season, but probably could have done a bit better. Seagulls 26, Eels 12.
Yep. 12-0 at
Oh.
half time. Tommy Turbo missing from that match. I thought Saab. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
I thought Saab had a great game, but Manly were good without being spectacular. I think the Eels kind of hung in there. It was 12-6, I think it was, 12-6 midway through the second half, and then the Manly team got a couple of quick tries, and Sean Lane scored a late consolation, but always in control, Manly, without being spectacular. What's that guy's Olakawatu? I think he's starting to stamp his authority on an Origin back rower spot. He was very good again on the weekend, but Eels 0-4.
So who's Owen? Yeah, 0-4, the Eels and the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Oops.
And they're both going to have a hard time making it not 0-5 this week, I tell you now. Eels up against the Dragons, which isn't the hardest task in the world, but the Dolphins playing a hot Gold Coast team. So.
Thanks, Joe. I've got a fan. Yeah. Finally, someone laughs at my shit. Anyway, what a thriller at Campbelltown. The Tigers almost pulled off a late comeback, but the Warriors held strong. This was a tight one. West Tigers 24, Warriors 26. Tigers a bit unlucky with a late penalty goal, handing the Wars the win.
What?
So close.
Yeah. Good game, back and forward game. I was at my mum's 70th. Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
Birthday. Never say a woman's age, but I was at a birthday party.
21 with
21 plus. So
yeah,
just say 21 plus. So hi, Mum. Hope you had a great
with experience.
We did catch the end of this game, and I checked the replay out as well. So Warriors, a couple of disappointing games to start the season. They're really starting to show they got some football. West Tigers, on the other hand, a couple of disappointing losses to start the year, and in close battles. So they're in the zone, Breno. It's 12-all at half time. The goal difference you can see there is plus 19. So they're in that kind of middle of the table. They're going to be in and about the top 8, I think, this year, the West Tigers. But they've still got some top teams to play, so we'll see how they fare with that one. Yeah, what's your surprise there, Brennan? Bulldogs first? Undefeated?
That's not really surprised with that, but I thought Storm would be still up there, but that was a shocking win. Shocking loss, I should say. Yeah. But Titans, wow. Yeah, I'm really surprised with them. Even when they played the Bulldogs, they got smashed by the Bulldogs, but they actually played pretty well and held their own, and they just lost it in the end.
Yeah.
Rabbitohs, hey, look. Rabbitohs are in the 8. They're doing really well.
I'm shattered. We got 3 wins out of 4, and we're bloody 7th.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
That's the problem. That's the problem though with only being round 4. You can't really gauge what's happening on the ladder because the leader's going to change the next few weeks probably, and the top 8's going to swap and change, and all the buys and
The important thing is we've got 3 wins, and that's what matters. Knights up there with us, right next to us with 3 wins as well.
We got a good win last week with the buy. Yeah.
I don't know how you'll low us on for and against. We've both got 3 wins, but anyway, because your for and against is much higher than ours.
Probably, maybe something to do with the buy. I don't know. It's just
maybe.
Ask the NRL, just another NRL thing, isn't it?
Yeah, they probably rank them by wins rather than buys. So you got one up on me, Breno. The Bunnies. God bless them.
I did, and then it all fell apart.
and then I got it straight back with the Titans, which I thought was a dead set certainty. I thought the Roosters are really poor, and got that one up, and then we pretty much tipped the same for the rest of the weekend. So 3 each. I'm 21. Breno 18. How are you going in the tips? Let us know in the comments if you're ahead of us. I know I'm not coming first anymore. I'm still equal first.
Equal first, yeah.
Shivo.
Yeah, Shivo is killing it. He's been going good. Put your house on it. Got the best tip this week. Where I just had it there somewhere. It's AF. You got 5 and 18. Yeah, there's Eels in the top 8. Look out.
Eels in the
Take a
top
photo
8.
of that, Eels.
Yeah, he must be just backing against his team every week. There's 4 free points he's got. So, poor bugger. But yeah, well done, Boots.
All right, everyone. Moment you've all been waiting for. No, not the highest moment you've been waiting for today, which is PJ's tip of the week. We're going to go through round 5, everyone. Here we go.
I'm excited.
PJ's tips coming up, though. Stay tuned.
Yep.
I know
After
you're
last
all
week,
hanging
they
for
they
it.
weren't very good last week, so there wasn't a lot of insight to be shared in the
Oh,
diabolical
dear.
tipping last week. But Raiders and Sharks, Brenner, you've
Yeah.
gone Raiders.
Yeah.
I've gone Sharks, but not with a lot of confidence. I think the Raiders, despite the fact they've lost a couple of games in a row and they've been pretty average, I think at home they're a slight chance of getting this one. I'm picking the Sharks, though, by about 4, maybe 24-20.
It's one of those rounds. Still, I went through all the tips and oh my god, who are you going to tip in this round? It's because of the few inconsistencies after last week. I just don't know who to tip. I'm just going to tip Raiders because they're at home.
Yep.
That's all I had.
That's all you got? Home team.
That's it. They're a home team, and I just couldn't separate them. What's going to happen? You watch the Sharks probably smash them there. They're paying $1.55, or they were when I last looked at it. So Sharks have got the short odds, but
yeah, you're a 50% chance, Breno, because last week we had 4 home teams win out of 8. So
there you go.
And you're already 50% chance because there's only 2 teams to tip. So. But we both think it's a close one. I missed
that one.
Breno, Raiders 1-12. Let us know in the comments what you think this game's going to be. It's going to be a good game in just over 2 hours.
I think this is going to be a good game. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, so get in the chat and I'll try. I'm going to be maybe not in the chat tonight, but I'll see what we can do.
Yep, I'm going to head over and watch the game with my godfather, Ed. He's going to be watching the game with me.
All right, let's go into the next game. Here we are. It's a battle between 2 teams that are desperate for a win. I can't believe Panthers are in 13th place. Can you believe that?
Loving it.
They take on the Cowboys. Almost said it. Cowboys at Combank Stadium. Penrith is heavily favoured here, but the Cowboys have been known to cause an upset, don't they? Especially when I tip against them. Getting their first win last week. Well done. Can they turn the season around, or will the Panthers be too strong again?
Yeah, Cleary back. Matt Eisenhuth back. No To'o or Sorensen.
To'o's gone.
Big
Cleary's. They've missed Cleary though. Seriously, Dane Laurie's still in fullback. He's got to have a better game than last week.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand, Brennan. Why? Help me out here. Why is Blaze Lungy not playing fullback? I don't understand. You know, they've bought him as a 5'8". They've not given him a run. You've lost your fullback. The one there can't catch COVID. Like, seriously. Why would Blaze Lungy not be fullback? Again, it's just one of those no-brainers that I just don't understand. I'm not a coach.
Oh, and I don't like bagging.
I'm not an NRL coach, but it seems like an obvious one to me, mate.
I don't like bagging players out, but when I was watching that game, I go, what is this guy doing? And there was a comment on one of the NRL pages or one of the groups or whatever. I said, what's going on? Like, Dane Laurie had an absolute shock. I think he had about 5 errors or something. Someone come on there with I looked it up on NRL.com and it was 3 errors. I said, yeah, okay, three drops of the ball. But he had 2 kicks out on the full. And don't forget the couple of forward passes he threw as well. So, you can look, there's probably 6 errors there, really.
Those kicks, most of them were uncontested, like someone threw a case of Carlton Draft at him. And he just dropped it cold, But Joanne thinks the Raiders are going to win by 2, by the way. And hi, Marn. Marn's watching.
Oh, good to see you,
darling.
She's just checking up on you, making sure you tip the Sharks.
She's just checking. I did tip the Sharks, honey. You just missed it. But, I did tip the Sharks. But, yeah, I think Cleary's worth 10 points to this team. I think the Cowboys are building. So I think it'll be really close. I'm going Panthers maybe by 2 or 4. Maybe like a 28-26 or something like that.
Ooh, I went 13 plus. Yeah.
You're thinking they're going to flog?
I'm hoping.
You're hoping.
I'm hoping.
All right. Let's put that in the multi and see how she goes.
All right, this one though, one of the fiercest rivalries in rugby league. Hey PJ, isn't it? History is back as the Rabbitohs and Roosters clash at a core. The Bunnies sit in 7th and doing well, while the Roosters are struggling in 15th. But form means nothing in a grudge match like this one. Expect some fireworks and a must-watch Friday night showdown as Latrell is back. PJ is going to be there.
I will be there with bells on, mate. But yeah, this will be always a close game with where both teams are at, even though the Roosters are so low and South are 3-1. But South, 3 close wins, a big loss to the Sharks. The Roosters have been in all of those battles pretty much until 10, 15 to go. They're just not got the troops to get them through to a victory. So Latrell has been picked at centre, Joe. So Joanne's just highlighted that Wayne Bennett cannot drop Jai Gray from fullback when he's the leading Dalian player of the year. Not even just fullback.
Yeah, he's going great, isn't he?
He's killing it. Latrell Mitchell's the world's best centre. I don't care what anyone says. World's best centre. He will tear them apart tomorrow night. Bunnies 30-20.
I don't have the players there. I thought I had the players there. Oh, doesn't matter.
That's right. We'll forgive you on this occasion. But look, Hubner's back. Big in for South. Latrell Mitchell's back. Roosters have Connor Watson back, which is a big in for them. He's a good player. He was out on the HIA protocol, I think.
Talk about Latrell. Hey, how fit does he look? He's done some work. Hey, look at him.
I didn't even recognize
that photo on the right went, who the hell's that? Oh, shit, it's Latrell. Look at him go. He's done some work.
Yeah, he's
going to do some damage.
Yeah. I'm hoping we get him lots of early ball 5 metres out from the line because there's not too many players to stop him from there. And that's where he needs to be, in the back line.
Yep,
just tearing people apart like when he won the comp.
Nice work. Yeah, looking forward to that. It'll be good. Good game.
Yeah. So you're going 1-12 as well?
I go 1-12, yeah.
I think that's a good tip.
Oh. Good tip. Everyone get on it. All right. The struggling Eels are currently last on the ladder and winless. They host the 11th place Dragons at CommBank. St. George enters as favourites, but can Para finally kickstart their season in front of the home fans, or will they just boo everyone again? I think the Dragons are going to come good, and I'm confident from last week's win. So, tipping Dragons 1-12.
Yeah, well, Dragons for me are one of those teams that are kind of doing great and then doing bad, and then doing good and then doing bad.
They're going to do the Cowboys like they did last year.
Yeah, even though they've only won one match, but it was against the bloody Storm, So Parramatta, better last week, but still not even really competing. Like Manly hadn't covered. But it was Manly at Brookvale, which is a very tough ask in these days. I think this will be close. I think Parramatta are going to show up a good effort. I don't think the Dragons are going to smash them. So I've gone 1-12. I'm thinking like a 28-24 kind of score. It'll be high scoring. But Dylan Walker, mid-season switch from the Warriors to the Eels, he's going to add some starch to that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Clemmer's back too. Look at
it. Just quietly, Breno.
Yeah.
Offer him guy, Junior Paulo, Sean Lane, Jermaine Hopgood. It's not a terrible forward pack.
Yeah.
Like, these guys need to stand up. They need to stand up this week. They've got to have a go. Dean Hawkins is a young half. Dylan Brown, big contract signing to the Knights. They've got plenty of talent in that back line with Addo-Carr and Lomax and Penasini. Like, there's no excuse.
No, there's not.
Eels to be as bad as they are.
Yeah, see if they turn up this week.
Yeah. Close one, I reckon.
Then we have the 5th place Titans welcome the Dolphins to the Gold Coast. Dolphins have had a slow start and sit in 16th with no wins to their name as well. But can they stun the Titans on the road, or will Gold Coast continue their strong, surprising form? So I'm going Titans. I'm going to follow that form, 1-12.
Yep.
You think it's going to be a blowout?
I'm going.
Yeah, right.
Go and join the family. That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be a flogging. I think the Titans are going to score 40. Dolphins were better last week. Brisbane weren't fantastic. you know. But, you know, Jaden Campbell is on fire. AJ Brimson is playing some really good football. Regan Campbell-Gillard's just slotted into that forward pack, along with Fa'asua Malawi. Don't say that when you're pissed. They're just really chiming at the moment. Back at home, big match on a Saturday afternoon. Again, there's no excuse for the Dolphins. You know, Tabuai-Fidow, Asako, Farnwell, Bostock. There's plenty of talent in that back line. They can't score points. They can't score points. So they're going to have to pull their finger out. But I'm going Titans 40-14.
Wow. All right.
Big one.
Ouch. Good luck, Dolphins.
Good
All
luck.
right. It's the third and
Wayne Bennett syndrome. That every team Wayne Bennett loses drops in the toilet the year after.
Yeah, what the hell? It's happening again.
Yep.
Oh, the third and ninth are taking. Try again. It's third versus ninth as the Broncos. Hey, we'll just edit that. Anyway,
It isn't scripted.
not scripted at all. So Broncos host the Tigers at Suncorp. Brisbane being red hot at home and are clear favourites. Can the Tigers pull off a massive upset though, or will Broncos continue to dominate at home? I'm saying Broncos will be good despite Tigers' a great start of the season. Broncos 1-12.
Yeah, I nearly went 13 plus for two reasons. One, Jerome Luai's out, and he really has steered the ship for the West Tigers in attack. I don't know who Latu Fainu is, but good luck, buddy. Hope you have a great game. But Lockie Galvin's been really good. Adam Dewey in the centres, and Taruva, Jamaica, scoring lots of tries out in the wing.
There he is.
There he is. Scoring lots of tries out in the wing, and Jareem Buller has been in good form too. Broncos at home, though. You know, I think they might click into gear here.
I think so.
Probably, 30-18, something like that.
Yeah.
Just 1-12, I reckon. Luai's a big loss.
Here we go. Top four blockbuster awaits at Four Pines, and possibly the match of the round for me. As the second place Sea Eagles take on the fourth place Storm. This one is set to be a thriller with both sides looking to stamp their authority as genuine contenders. Who takes the points in this heavyweight battle? I am saying Storm 1-12.
I am saying Manly 1-12. Apparently, do it.
Wow.
At Brookvale, that sounds like a plan. 1 second, I've got to come back.
Oh, okay. Time out. Talk amongst yourselves, everyone. I don't know. I think Melbourne have got the players on paper. Pappenhausen was pretty good last week. The Flying Mullet. Warbrick's back. He went well last week. Wishart, though, last week, Wishart. If he could pass a couple of the balls, they would have scored a few more tries, I think, Melbourne. I was a bit disappointed with Wishart's effort last week.
Definitely. My wife joined in
back.
My wife joined in the live chat, but she was locked out. She didn't write it in the chat. Can you let me?
Can you let me in the house? Whoops.
That would have got some ratings. But sorry about that. She's been sitting outside for 10 minutes.
We'll edit that out. It's only live, but yeah.
Yeah, cut it out. Yeah, but Manly, close one. Maybe a point. 19-18.
Yeah, okay. Where are we up to? Last game. All right.
Definite match of the round.
Here we go. No, this is the match of the round. Final game of the round, and
Brennan.
great to finally get a Sunday game. So sick of all these Thursday and Friday games that I can't get to, so I can sit back and watch this one. The top of the table Bulldogs face off against the 8th place Knights. Doggies have been the surprise package of the season so far, but Newcastle, with any luck, fresh off the bye, will be out to prove they can take down the competition leaders. Can the Bulldogs keep their dream run alive? I have clearly tipped with my heart and hoping for my boys to come home with a big W. Knights 1-12.
You've got to tip with your head, not your heart.
Nah.
Bulldogs are in really good form at the moment. But, no Matt Burton, no kick out still. They're susceptible to a bad game. But Knights, if it was in Newcastle, I'd actually tip the Knights, I reckon.
Yeah. I thought we were friends, Joanne.
Yeah, I'm with Joe. Sorry, I think the Bulldogs have got this one. Connor Tracy's been in great form. Bronson Cherry scored the other night and did all these ones to the Sharks fans. Geez, that infuriated me when he literally got caught drug cheating at the Sharks and had to be suspended for 2 years. That's like, you shush. Don't take drugs.
Drugs bad.
Drugs bad.
Shouldn't do drugs.
Yeah, Reed Marnie shouldn't be there. He should be suspended with the NRL.
Yeah, I reckon as soon as before the kickoff, I reckon the referee should go, you 10 in the bin, see you later.
Just be a face. Your face is offensive, 10 in the bin. But yeah, I think it'll be a tough match. I think the Knights will be up for it. They need to win these games if they're going to challenge for the finals.
And for the sake of all my Bulldogs friends, I just really need the Knights to beat the Bulldogs, please.
Yeah,
we lost both of them last year, and I have not. Yeah. It's not been let down. I've been copping it ever since. So.
Yeah, that is the message O'Brien needs to be saying to them. This is semi-final football, gents.
Yeah.
This is how important this game is for the Knights. If they can win this against a team that's not 100%, 3 big names that are out there: Satili Tupanua, Kikau, and Burton.
And they didn't really get a big score on Para last week. They just snuck home, really, when you look at the scoreboard. Yeah,
but I'm going Bulldogs 1-12. I think it'll be a tight one.
I'm not confident, but it'll be definitely close.
20-16, or maybe 21-14, something like that. But it'll be close, I reckon.
It'll either be close, or the Dogs will just absolutely run riot, and it'll be 40 to something.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is round 5 done and dusted. Can't wait. Bring it on.
Loving it.
What else are we going to bring on? How about we bring on some of this?
PJ's tip of the week.
Can we do this without showing last week's tips? Is that okay?
There it is. Hang on, there it is. There. I showed it. Yeah.
Just briefly. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, no, sorry. Panthers and Storm.
Hey, you nailed the Seagulls though.
Yeah, I really thought the Panthers would beat South very, very close. So I got that wrong. I really thought the Storm would pump the Dragons.
Should have.
No one knows what happened there, but every round we seem to be having one of those. How? But and then Manly 13+, I think it was a bit of a no-brainer. So I was hoping to pick 3 no-brainers, ended up with 1 brain, not 3. So this week I'm going with Panthers 1-12, which could be dangerous because that could be 13+ against the Cowboys. I'm not quite sure about that. Titans 13+, absolutely. Bank your house on that one. The Titans will win 13+, and I'm going Bulldogs 1-12 over the Knights. I think the Knights will put in a good performance, but I think the Bulldogs will, unfortunately, get the win, Breno, and make me cry in your beer. Okay, so Panthers 1-12, Titans 13+, Bulldogs 1-12. If you do that, you'll win $1 million, but gamble responsibly.
Okay.
Gamble responsibly. Okay.
PJ's tip of the week.
I was so disappointed last week, Breno. I was so disappointed. I had so many multis riding. Like we're at the South game Friday night. My sister and my mum had 3 multis, and I had 1 multi because I accidentally bet on South as a 1 line, not as a multi. If I bet that correctly, I would have had we would have 5 out of 5 multis up with 1 leg to go, and we never got the 1 leg. So the trick is do 4 legs, not 5.
I forgot to mention it's multicultural round, whatever that means.
Multi-round?
We didn't know what that meant last year either, but apparently multicultural, so it's all the different cultures that we have and all comes together. I don't know what that means anyway.
Yeah, we celebrate the Asian guy who plays for Roosters. Was his name something? Sia Wong or something?
Yeah, love it.
Multicultural. Love it. Well done for playing with all the white guys and the Polynesians.
Don't forget to join the chat. There's the chat there. Darren says Sharks are going to be 11-20. Yeah, good on you.
Who said that?
One of the guys in the chat, Darren Dazza.
Dazza.
And then
Elvis
is saying, go Sharks. And Martin's saying Raiders will defeat the Sharks 24-16. There's a
I picked the score there, Marty.
pick the score. Look out.
I like it. What Bill say? Keep going. It's fun.
What did Bill say?
Yeah, Bill was just under Marty.
Oh, was he? Oh, he just waved. Hang on, my mouse is going a bit silly.
That's a cool name. Alachuise.
There you go, Bill. Hey.
That's fun to say.
Hey, Bill.
Hi, Bill. Thanks for commenting. Yep, jump in the chat. Let us know what you think about the games. We will be sharing what's happening. So if you don't have TV coverage, stay in touch. When you join the chat, please look first before just asking what the score is. It's very helpful if you do look first because we're posting it very regularly and letting you know exactly what's happening. But go the Knights on Sunday, Bruno.
Go Knights.
Go the
Bunnies
on Friday.
Tip both of them, so they're better.
Go the Sharkies tonight for the misso. I've got to go up and make up for leaving her outside for 10 minutes.
Oops.
Oops.
Well, what's another 10 minutes anyway? Yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to jump on the chat like we just said and get onto our Facebook group page and talk everything about footy. We'll keep you up to date with all the results, and we will see you next week. There'll be no daylight savings next week here, so it should be a bit more of a reasonable time for most of you that like to watch. So see you then. Enjoy the game, PJ.
Go our teams. And go your team.
Go your team.
Whoever it is.
Unless it's the Bulldogs. Good night.
Thanks for tuning in to another action-packed episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out all of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 action on our Facebook group page. Come and join the chat. Goodbye.